A quick video on the HiLIFE ultrasonic humidifier. This one I'm going to say is about 12 inches tall. I would say maybe 6 to 8 inches across the top. So if you are like me and you've had just your basic plug and play, fill it with water and turn it on and turn it off humidifier, this one is going to be quite a bit different in a good way. Now I will say this is a whole lot simpler than ones I've dealt with in the past with filling. You don't have to remove the tank. I mean, you can if you want, but you just fill it up right there. You don't put it in the center right there. You just put it right here. But other than that, that just sits back on there just like that, pops right back on. Now, this is what I want to make sure that I make everybody aware of how many different features this has and what makes this one my most favorite humidifier as of yet. So when you turn it on, it'll beep. Now, anything you do on here, it does beep. One of the settings is if you hold down on that until it beeps. Then if you don't like that beeping, as you see, by holding down long on that, it will put it into silent mode. Basically, then you can do everything you were doing except it just doesn't beep. Now, me personally, I like it on where it beeps so that I know that it's actually doing what I'm asking it to do. But basically, to go around, of course, you've got your on off right there. This is actually a cool feature. Right there where it says number 1, you can press that. And as you see, you can go 1, 2, or 3, and depending on what you have it on, of course, depends on how much it's putting out. You can see all of it going right through the middle right there. Another feature you can do is if you run this at night when you're sleeping, and let's say you don't want this light shining, you can press that and it will still run, but it will turn all of the lights off. And then of course you just press it again, it turns back on. My last feature, which I love, is you can do this one of two ways. If you just want it, leave it on, let it run and run and run, you can use that anywhere 1 through 3. But instead, if you'd rather it only run when it needs to, for an example, like if your air gets too dry in the room, it'll turn on, or if it gets too, not wet, but too humid, it will also turn off. So basically what you do is you press this humidity button and it starts at 55 and it will go from 55 to 60, 65, 70, 75, 80 to 80, well, to 90. So it'll start at 40 and you can set it all the way as high as 90. Basically right now, as you see, it shows that the room temperature is saying, not the temperature, the humidity is at 43. Basically what it'll do, let's say I have it set at 40. Well, right now, that little smiley face, by the way, that just vanished, that will come on there anytime that this is, if it's set, like if it's at or above the set humidity, that little smiley face will turn on to let you know that, of course, it's at the setting, and it will shut off. But if it drops below that like it did right now and it's saying it's 38, it will turn on. So that is a very cool feature. So instead of just letting it run and run, you can actually set it to turn it on and off at certain times.